If you're looking for a Pilates workout that goes beyond the traditional, you are in the right place. This is an advanced creative Pilates flow designed to challenge your core strength, mobility, coordination, balance, and full body control. We'll play with unusual movement patterns, inventive variations, and transitions that might make you think, wait, how is my body supposed to do that? It's not about performing every movement perfectly, it's about exploring how much control, strength, and freedom you can find in your body. So get ready for a proper full body control check. Let's flow. Lie on your back. Hug the knees into your chest. Make sure you can flatten the back of your head down so your neck is long. You can hug the knees in. You can actually open your knees. Hold your shins, open your knees a little, and start to lengthen the lower back down. Open your knees, maybe about shoulder distance apart, and gently press the lower back down. And then just rock and roll side to side to release. Now hold your heels from the inside. Flex your ankles, bring your heels together, and start to open your knees to the side. So you want to push the knees away from you, open to the side. Press the lower back down. Press the back of your shoulders down. Lengthen the back of your neck. Now keep the heels glued together. Bring the arms down by your side, palms facing down. Press the back of your shoulders down. Soften your ribs in. Extend your heels up to the sky. Extend the big toe mounds up to the sky. Point your toes. Flex your toes, press the big toe mounds up to the sky. And then flex your ankles. Bend your knees. Keep the heels glued together. Extend heels up, big toe mounds, toes. Flex your toes, your ankles, bend your knees. Extend heels, big toe mounds, toes. Flex toes, ankles, bend knees. Heels up, the balls of your feet, toes. Flex your toes, your ankles, and heels. Now in one go, but you want to articulate through the foot both ways. So when you extend, you go through ball of the foot. And when you bend, same thing, go through the ball of the foot. So you are extending, extending, and flexing, flexing. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Now send the arms over your head, palms facing up. Bring the back of your hands down, hug your ribs in. Bring the hands down by your side. Start to extend your legs in front of you. Press the lower back down. Flex, bend, arms overhead. Press the lower back down, extend diagonally, and flex the bend. Keep going, hands down, extend, toes out, and bend arms over the head. But keep the rib cage, pelvis connection. Good support from the front. Don't arch your ribs. You can start to lift your head and shoulders off the floor when you extend. And bring down when you bend. Extend out. And bend in. Extend. And bend. Let's do one more. Extend. And bend. Nice. Bring the knees together. Extend your toes up to the sky. Think of slight outer rotation, Pilates V. Arms down by your side. Use your core, send your toes over your head. For the moment, you can bring your toes down. Make sure to press the back of your head, shoulders down, little space between your chin and your chest. Neck is long, weight is on the shoulders. Roll down, vertebra by vertebra. Keep pressing the back of your shoulders down. Use your deep core. Slowly, slowly bring the hips down all the way. Toes pointing up to the sky. Again, press the back of your shoulders down. Still soften your ribs. Use your core, pelvic floor, center toes over your head. This time, bring the elbows a little closer together. Bend your elbows. Bring the hands to your sacrum or a little higher up to your middle back. Start to lift your toes, pointing up to the sky. Weight on the shoulders. Higher you get your hands onto your back, more you get the weight on your shoulders. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Inner thighs active, glutes active, core active. Bring the toes over your head with the control. You can leave the legs parallel with the floor. And then with the control, start to lower down, vertebra by vertebra. Keep pressing the back of your head, shoulders down. Slower you go, more control. Let's go again. Press the lower back down, lift your hips, send the toes over your head, bend your elbows, hands to your sacrum or to your middle back. Lift your legs up, weight on the shoulders, strong center. Now flex your toes out, bend your knees, bring the heels in, keep the hips high, and extend. Flex, bend your knees to the side, and extend. Keep the heels glued together. Extend. Activate your glutes. Center toes over your head. Bring the hands down. And with the control, lower all the way down onto your back. Toes pointing up to the sky. Couple more. Center toes over your head. You can always use the support from your hands, or if you can bring the weight enough on your shoulders and you can control with your core. Keep your hands grounded on the floor. Bend your knees and extend. But you are aiming straight line from your shoulders up to the sky, up to your toes. Center toes over your head. Still the space between your chin and your chest the whole time. Lower all the way down with the control. Toes pointing up to the sky. So you don't bring the chin away from your chest, but you don't tuck it in either. You press the back of your head down. Let's go one more. Use the support of your hands if you need to. Center those over your head. Weight on the shoulders. Use your core. Toes pointing up to the sky. And be bent. And extend. Bend. Extend. Bend. So you could talk. Extend. Toes over your head. Now with the control. Lower all the way down. Nice. Bend your knees. Hold the heels from the inside. Now start to kick your heels up. Start to round your head and shoulders off the floor. You kick your heels up so high. So you are reaching the heels up, pulling with your hands. So your tail lifts off the floor. You round, round, round. And because you round so much, you can start to rock and roll without using momentum. You just lean back, you pull from your heels, maybe bring the weight onto your shoulders. And then you round with the control. Body weight forward. Again, pull the heels up. Round, round. You don't use momentum, you round so much. So it's easy for you to keep swinging back and forth. But you go slowly, keep rounding, keep lifting the tail of the floor, shoulder blades off the floor. Kick your heels up, bring the weight back, round the weight onto your shoulders. And we go again. Weight forward, lift the shoulders, shoulder blades off the floor. Let's go one more. One more to roll the body weight forward. Keep kicking up. Now keep the shoulders as high as they are. Let go of your heels. Extend your toes up to the sky. Keep reaching. Lower the legs halfway. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. Can you keep the legs there? And bring the body all the way up. Nice. Bend your knees. Hold your heels. And then try to pull the chest forward. Shoulders back. Knees, toes pointing out. Extend your right toes. Right knee and bend. Extend your left toes. Left knee and bend. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Start to extend both. Hold if you can. Until the end, you let go. Keep the outer rotation. You're balancing between your tailbone and your sit bones. Those are higher than your head first. You can bring the hands together to your heart center or reach the fingers forward, palms facing up. Now lower the legs so the toes are in line with your forehead. Teaser alignment. Now where we go. Point your toes. Open your chest. Now lower the right leg down. And lift. Lower the left. And lift. Lower right. Upper body still. And lift. Lower left. And lift. Reach the fingers towards your toes. Lower right. And lift from the upper back. Lower left. And lift. Lower right. And lift. Lift. And lift. Keep reaching forward. Tail under. Slowly roll down. Sacrum down. Lower the legs. Lower the back of your head. Bring the arms over your head. Turn the palms facing up. And we go. Reach the fingers up to the sky. Start to roll your head on shoulders of the floor. Float the heels off the floor. Shoulder blades come off the floor. Then the legs start to rise to your teaser. Tail under. Slowly bring the heels and shoulders down. Same time. Send the arms over your head. Back of your head down. Reach the fingers up to the sky. Lift your head and shoulders off the floor. Press the lower back down. Get the lowest ribs off the floor. Then the legs slide in. And we come up to teaser. Check the alignment. Toes in line with your forehead. Tail under. With the control. Head on shoulders. Heels down. At the same time, arms overhead. Turn your palms facing down. Reach the fingers up to the sky so the palms are facing behind you now. Lift your head and shoulders off the floor. Press the lower back. Lift your upper body. Lift your legs. Nice. Send your fingers up to the sky. Try to get the biceps by your ears. Now turn your palms facing forward. Bring the thumbs, index fingers together, make a diamond shape. And bend your elbows to the side. Extend. Bring the diamond behind your head. And extend. Bend, hug your ribs in. Extend. And bend the elbows to the side. Extend. Try not to tilt your chin forward. Just bring the hands behind your head. Let's go 4 more. And extend. 2. And last. Nice. Bend your knees. Just lower the feet down. Pull the heart forward. Rotate the shoulders back and down. Tilt your head side to side. Nice. Now extend the legs in front of you. You can lightly point your toes and think of little outer rotation. And now bend your elbows behind you. Start to extend your fingers back. So your palms are facing up. Your shoulders are inner rotated. Tuck the tail under and start to round back. Just halfway. Reach the fingers out to the side. Start to turn your palms facing in and up to the sky. Make your way up to seated. And again, we bend the elbows back. Send the fingers back. Now we have the outer rotation because the thumbs are pointing out. Again, we start to tuck the tailbone under, lean back. Send the fingers out to the side, in front of you, so you lower down, your lowest ribs are off the floor, lower back is on the floor. Make your way up to seated. Now turn the palms down. And once again, we go with the inner rotation, so alternating. Send the fingers behind your palms facing up. Reach back, tuck the tailbone under. Reach from the side. Lower down, little more, palms facing up in the end. And make your way up to seated. Now we go with outer rotation. Palms facing down when you send the fingers behind you. Keep the hands shoulder distance apart when you start to lean back. And only then start to open your fingers out to the side, palms facing forward, all the way up to the sky. Get the lower back down, lowest ribs still floating off the floor. Make your way up to seated. Which way are we going? Let's go with the, inner rotation. I lost it. So palms facing up. I reach back, tail under. Reach the fingers out to the side. Keep lowering down. Keep the upper body rounded and make your way up to seated. One more now without rotation. So the palms are facing down, you feel the shoulders open. Reach back, lean, round down halfway. Fingers reaching out to the side. All the way in front of you, palms facing up. Still the lowest ribs floating. And reach all the way up to seated. Send your fingers up to the sky. Release arms down by your side. Rotate the shoulders back and down. Nice. Now lie on your back. Bring the shins parallel to the floor. I'm gonna go a little bit this way. So shins parallel to the floor. Gently press the lower back down. Round your fingers in. And now start to extend your right toes diagonally out. Dive the right fingers underneath your left arm, reach past your left thigh, and lift your head and shoulders off the floor. Take a twist from your upper back. Come back down, bend your right knee. Now extend your left knee, reach the left fingers through, past your right thigh, lift your head and shoulders off the floor. Now come back to the center. Now the right leg, right fingers, reaching past, and lower. Left leg, left fingers reaching over to your right, and down. Keep going. Right leg, right fingers crossing, lower down. Left leg, left fingers crossing past your right thigh. Try to lift your shoulders off the floor and lower down. And now we try to come up a little higher. So instead of keeping the other arm rounded, you can bring the left hand onto your left thigh. Start to extend your right toes out. Reach the right fingers past your left thigh. And can you make your way up to teaser alignment? Tuck the tailbone under and lower down. Bend your right knee. Right hand on your right thigh. Extend your left knee. Reach the left fingers past your right thigh. Try to come up a little higher. Here we are. And bend, lower, down. Left hand on your left thigh. Right fingers reaching past. Extend your right knee. And find your way up to your teaser alignment. Twisty one. Lower down. Reach the left fingers past. Extend the left knee. And with the control, we lower down. Let's do 2 more rounds. Extend your right toes. Reach the right fingers. Take a twist. And lower down. Extend your left fingers reaching past. And lower down. tricky one because we don't want to swing too much, but a little bit kind of have to tail under to lower down. And last one, extend your left, reach the left fingers. Okay, I cheated a little here and lower down. Nice. Extend your toes pointing up to the sky. Around your fingers in, hugging a tree. Lower the left arm down, legs over to your left, fingers over to your right. Come back to the center, round the left fingers in as well. Let's go the same side. Always when you come to the center, bring the left fingers in. Let's do 4 more. Keep the straight line from the side. Try to keep both shoulders, back of your shoulders on the floor. 2 more. And last 1. Let's change that. Legs over to your right. Right hand down. Right arm down. Open the fingers over to left arm to the side. And back to the center. So we keep going the same side. And center. Keep the direct line from the side. And to return back to the center, navel up to your spine. Activate the front side of your body. Don't create pressure for the lower back. Activate the front. Let's do 1 more. Nice. Now, extend your legs down. Keep your legs together. Right fingers over your head and turn onto your right hand side. Keep the left hand glued to your left thigh on the outside. We just start to turn over the left shoulder, like coming back to the back. But right away, we reach the right fingers, past the left thigh, and come up to the twisty teaser. Again, turn onto your right hand side. Send the right fingers over the head. Look at the on banana. You can see the toes when you look down. Turn onto your back and right away reach past twisty teaser. And we find our way back to the side. Legs could be floating off the floor the whole time. Again, reach past and synchronize to turn onto your side. Let's go 3 more. And 2. Last 1. Nice. Turn onto your back. Legs glued together. This time, turn over to your left. Extend the left fingers over your head. Turn onto your left hand side. Glue your legs together. Make sure you can see your toes when you look down. Glue the right hand onto your right thigh on the outside. We start to turn onto the back, but right away, we float the head and shoulders off the floor, reach past the right shin. Find your way back into your left hand side. Keep the legs floating off the floor. Again, with the control, we want to synchronize. Try to keep the shoulders away from the ears. The support always comes from a little lower. Your deep core. 3 more. Turn onto your back and reach past. Always broaden your collarbones. Open your chest when you get up. 2 more. Really nice side body work. Obliques, side core. 1 last. Here we are. With the control, turn onto your left hand side. And then turn onto your back. You can hug the knees in. Rock and roll. Find your way up to seated. Nice. Now turn sideways. So first sit on your heels and then move the hips over to your right. So the heels are on your left hand side, knees together. Right hand on your side, bring it a little further out. And then lift your hips up, send the left fingers over the head, push the hips forward and lower down. Lift hips forward and lower down. Really strong right shoulder, the shoulder blade is down underneath. Now extend your left toes out when you lift and lower. Lift and lower and lift and lower. Now just open the left knee and bring down. Open, push your hips forward, sit back, open and round in. Now open, push your hips forward, extend your left toes up, bring the left toes down in front of your right knee, round in. Extend, bring behind you and send the fingers overhead. Extend, toes down, round in. Extend, keep pushing your hips forward, toes back, send the fingers overhead. Extend, toes down, round in. Extend, toes back, reach over the head. 2 more, lower down, hug in. Extend, toes back, push the chest forward. 1 last, toes down, really round in. Now push the hips forward, work the right glute. Toes behind you, reach over the head. Nice. Sit back, down, heels on the left hand side, and take a stretch. Right fingers reaching over the head, over to your left. Try to open your chest. Now bring the right hand down and lift to extend. Couple more. Just take a side bend mermaid stretch. Hand down. Push the hips forward. Extend the left fingers over the head. 1 more. And push the hips forward. Extend. Nice. Now come onto your right elbow. So the right elbow down, fingers can be pointing the same direction than your face. Same thing here, round the left fingers in, lift your hips up, open the knee, and bring in. Open, push the hips forward, sit back, bring in. Open, and bring in. Now open, extend your toes, toes down, round in. Extend, toes back, fingers over the head. Extend, down, round in. Extend, toes back, over the head. Keep going, keep pushing your hips forward, round in. Extend, toes back, open the chest. 2 more. Round in. Extend, toes back, and reach. Last one. Round in. Extend, and reach to lower the hips down. Extend your right, take 1 last stretch to your left, and then change the legs the other way around. So heels on the right hand side, you are on your left hip, send the left arm a little further out so you have more distance. First we just lift up and lower, and lift and lower, and lift and lower. Now extend the toes, fingers out, lower down, and extend, lower down, extend, lower down. Now just lifting the knee, open the arm, lower down, and open, lower down, open, push the hips forward, And stay here. Extend your toes up, lower the toes down, round in. Extend, toes behind, fingers over the head. Push the hips forward, rotate the inner thighs in front of you. Extend, toes down, and reach. Send up to the ceiling, round in. Extend, and reach. How many? I think 2 more. Extend and reach. Last one. Round in. Extend and reach. Nice. Sit the hips back. Take a side stretch over to your right. Really rotating the right shoulder open. Open the left side of the body. Or the right shoulder forward. Open the left shoulder back. Now lift the hips up. And lower down. Take a side stretch. Mermaid stretch. And lift. 2 more. One last. Nice. Now bring the left elbow down. Fingers can be pointing the same direction than your face. You can always turn the fingers out as well. And first, we just lift and lower. And lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift, extend, toes down, round in. Extend, toes behind, send over the head. Extend, round in. Extend, reach over the head. Keep pushing your hips forward, keep the chest open, except now when we round in. Extend and open. 2 more. Round in. Extend and open. Last one. Round in. Extend and reach. Nice. Bring the hips down. Take one more stretch. Over to your right. Pull the left shoulder away from the ear though. Nice. And then lie on your belly. All the way down. Let's work on the back side. You can bring your legs together or keep the legs hip distance apart. I think hip distance apart, you have a little bit more space for the lower back. You can work with Pilates V, outer rotation, squeeze the heels together, or practice with parallel alignment. With the parallel alignment, rotating the inner thighs up to the sky, you have a little bit more space for the lumbar spine. So, extend your fingers forward, palms facing in, lower the forehead down, and just lift your arms. Keep them straight and lower. You have imaginary block or book between your hands. Just lifting the arms and lower. Lift and lower. Try to lift the navel off the mat. Make a little space under your belly button. And lift and lower. Now bring the fingers together, bend your elbows to the side. Float the arms off the floor. And now squeeze the elbows into your side body. Open your chest. And bring the fingers together, lower the head. Squeeze the elbows in. And lower down. Squeeze the elbows into your side body, open the chest. Bring the fingers together, lower the head. Squeeze. And lower. Keep pressing the toenails, the top of your feet down. Now to squeeze the right elbow in. Reach the fingers out to the side. Turn the palm facing forward, up. Reach all the way behind. And return. Squeeze the left elbow in, extend the fingers out to the side, palm facing forward all the way up to the sky. Reach back and return. Right elbow in, extend, palm facing forward, up, reach back and return. Left elbow in, reach, palm facing forward, up, behind and lower. Now both elbows in, extend, palms facing forward, turn the palms up, reach back and lower. Elbows in, fingers out, palms facing forward, up, reach and lower. Let's add the leg. Elbows in, extend, palms facing forward, up, extend your right toes off the floor and back. Elbows in, extend, rotate palms up, left toes or left thigh off the floor, not just your toes, and release. Elbows in, extend, rotate the palms up, extend your right off the floor, and release. Elbows in, extend, rotate the palms up, left off the floor, and release. With both legs, elbows in, extend, palms facing forward, up, lift the legs, float the thighs, reach back, and lower. One last. Float the legs, reach to lower. Hands down on your shoulders, press yourself back into your child's pose. Take a moment, take a breath or two. Release the hips down to your heels around the lower back. Nice. Now lie on your back once again. Bend your knees, heels close to your hips, knees pointing up to the sky. Bring the arms down by your side, palms facing down. Lift your hips up to your bridge pose. Lengthen the hip flexors and roll down. Hips down to really last. Press the back of your shoulders down. Roll up, vertebra by vertebra, and roll down, vertebra by vertebra. Tail up first. Lengthen and tail down to really last. Now extend your toes pointing up to the sky. Round the fingers in like hugging a big tree. Bend your knees. Send the fingers over your head. Send the toes away from you. Press the lower back down. Lift the legs. Bend your knees. Feet down. Press your hands down and lift your hips up to your bridge pose. Extend your fingers over your head. Back of your hands on the floor. Lower down, vertebra by vertebra. Press the hands down, extend the toes up to the sky. Round the fingers in, bend the knees in, extend the arms overhead, toes away from you. Bring in, feet down, hands down by your side, lift your hips up. Send the arms overhead, back of your hands on the floor. Roll down, vertebra by vertebra. Extend your toes up, round the fingers in. Bend your knees, extend the toes, fingers away from your center. Bend, feet down, hands down by your side, arms down by your side. Lift your hips up. Send the fingers overhead, back of your hands on the floor, and roll down, vertebra by vertebra. Round the fingers in, extend your toes up to the sky. Bend your knees, extend the fingers overhead, toes below you, hold here. Press the lower back down. Float the heels off the floor. Press the back of your shoulders, back of your head, lower back down. Bend your knees, flatten the feet down, arms down by your side. Lift your hips up, send the fingers over your head, back of your hands on the floor. Bring your toes and heels a little closer together. Extend your right toes up to the sky. Lift the left heel up and lower. Lower the right leg and lift. Left heel up and lower. Extend your right toes away from you and lift. Left heel up, lower. extend, and lift. Heel up, lower. Point your toes forward and lift. Heel up. Point your toes forward, lift. And slowly lower the hips down. Hold your right calf. Extend your left leg in front of you, hovering off the floor. Bend your elbows to the side. Lift your head and shoulders off the floor. Maybe even the lowest ribs off the floor. The lower back is flat on the floor. Keep the upper body. Change your legs. And change. Keep pressing the lower back down. Shoulders rounding off the floor. Still shoulders away from the ears. Bend your elbows to the side. And change. Keep going. Few more. 4, 2, and 1. Nice. Bend your knees. Flatten the feet down. Extend your arms over your head, back of your hands flat on the mat. Lift your hips up. Bring your toes, heels a little closer together. Extend your left toes up to the sky. Lift the right heel and lower. Extend your left toes forward and lift. Right heel up and lower. Try to keep the body weight even on your shoulders. And lift. Heel up. Extend the left leg. Lift the heel. Lower the left leg. 2 more. And lower. Last one. And lower. Lift. Roll your hips down. Roll the upper body off the floor. We hold the left shin. Left calf better. Extend your right leg floating off the floor. Round the upper back. Even the lowest ribs off the floor. Change your legs. And change. 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 Maybe reach the fingers forward. Keep the shoulder blades high off the floor. Press the lower back. Keep alternating your legs. Palms facing up. Shoulders down. There we go. Nice and slow. Control. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. 2. Release. Nice. Hug the knees in. Rock and roll. A little side to side. Side to side. And then last ones. Extend the legs on the floor. And then send the fingers over your head. Press the lower back down. Start to bring the fingers out to the side. Reach the fingers to your toes. Lift your head and shoulders off the floor. Really, really slowly rounding up vertebra by vertebra all the way up to seated. Keep reaching over your toes. Imagine there's a table. You want to reach over the table, the belly of your thighs still. Bring the body upright. Send the elbows behind you. Lean forward. Reach the fingers back and start to open the fingers out to the side. When you lower down vertebra by vertebra, reach the fingers forward. Bring the back of your head, shoulders down, arms over the head. Again, we go from the side. Reach the fingers to your toes. Roll the head and shoulders off the floor. Keep pressing the lower back down until the really last bit. Keep reaching forward. Lift the belly to reach over the imaginary table over your toes. Roll up. Send the elbows behind you. Extend your fingers. Start to roll back onto your back. Start to open the fingers out to the side with the control. Slowly lower back down. Shoulder blades down. Back of your shoulders, back of your head. Send the fingers over the head. Once again, we go from the side. Reach the fingers out towards your toes. Really pressing the navel up to your spine, rolling up vertebra by vertebra. Lift to roll over the imaginary table. Roll up, bend your elbows behind your body upright. Send the fingers back. Start to roll down, same vertebra by vertebra. Start to open your fingers out to the side slowly until your shoulder blades are still off the floor. Your fingers are reaching in front of you. Lower down, arms over the head. Let's do 2 more. Open the fingers out to the sides. Press the lower back down. Head and shoulders off the floor. Go really, really slowly, reaching forward. Once you get up, lift the belly. Reach up and over the imaginary table. Roll up to seated, bend the elbows behind you. Send the fingers behind you. Start to roll back. Same vertebra by vertebra. Scoop the tail under. Reach the fingers forward. Lower the back of your head down. Send the fingers over the head. And 1 more round. Fingers out to the side. Press the lower back down. Roll up to seated. Keep reaching. Lift the belly button up. Reach back. Still lengthen the space between the lowest ribs and your hips. Body upright. Send the elbows behind you. Reach the fingers back and roll all the way down on your back. Fingers from the side all the way in front of you. Maybe hold here, shoulder blades floating off the floor, palms facing up. Lift the right leg and lower. Lift the left and lower. Right and lower. Left and lower. Lift both legs off the floor. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep reaching. Come up to your teaser. Beautiful. Release. Cross your ankles. Walk from sit bone to sit bone. I'm losing my pants here. So walk the weight from sit bone to sit bone. Let's take a twist. Hold the right knee with your left hand. Reach the right fingers forward, up and over. Follow your fingers. Hold the left knee with your right hand. Reach the left fingers up and over. Follow with your fingers. Follow your fingers. Follow with your eyes. Let's go 1 more to the right. Maybe release the right fingertips down. Press down to lengthen. Twist a little deeper. And 1 more over to the other side. Reach back. Lower down. Press down to lengthen. Look over your left shoulder. Nice. Come back to the center. Rotate the shoulders back and down. Say a big thank you to yourself. Namaste.